Good evening. Thank you and welcome to Straight Talk with Mr. B. I hope everyone had an enjoyable week. Today is the first day of spring, so everything should be happy. With me today is Miss Angela Turner of Turner and Perry. I will now let you meet Angela Turner.
Good evening, everyone. This is Angela Turner. I'm the co-founder of Turner and Perry LLC. We're a learning and development firm that specializes in training, curriculum, leadership development, coaching, team building, and interview success and mock interview toolkits. I'll also be partnering with Mr. Brown with his Never Give Up Foundation as the Vice President of Operations, and I'm happy to contribute to his team.
So could you briefly explain what Turner and Perry does?
We provide a variety of services to teams and organizations. We provide customized services depending on what they want, whether it's to improve productivity, to create curriculum, design, instruction, or coaching. We offer a plethora of products in the learning and development field.
Could you elaborate on what's learning and development?
Learning and development is anything that's training or education oriented to an individual, group, or team. And again, those services are personalized based on what the client wants. We don't have a cookie cutter approach, but we have a personalized services based on their needs. So it can be job development, training, coaching, leadership development, team building, training, or curriculum.
Okay. Well, with that being said, I would like to thank everyone that's listening, that will listen. Today, as I've been preaching all the time, I want to give you samples of what we will be doing at the Never Give Up Reentry Center. And one of the things that we'll be doing is addressing the client on try to change or changing. Okay, there's different ways you can do things, and a lot of people say you cannot change. With me, I think you can. And one of the things I want to key on is to assist you in changing. What we will do, what I will do, and my staff will do, will be relate. We'll begin with relating to you, letting you know that we understand where you came from, what you're going through, and giving you examples and showing you that you can change and the results and the rewards of changing. I will be having guests come, people speak to you, talk to you, but mainly the clients will do the work. The clients will show that they can change and they're willing to change. And that will happen on several ways. Like I said, first we're going to relate to you. So today I will talk about relating to you and how we relate to you, and maybe ask Ms. Turner, how could, by me just putting on the spot, asking her, how would you put that in some type of form, an example? Could you do something like that? Your example, how would you put like a curriculum or a day of examples? Day.
Well, first we'll meet with the client to see what their objectives are and help them meet their desired outcomes. So it depends on the audience, their behaviors, their background, and their experience. And we will try to work the curriculum around what that audience is, tailor it to where they're getting maximum learning effects, and tailor it also to the principles that you want in that curriculum. So that will involve a lot of working with the client, collaboration and engagement to make sure our goals and objectives for training meet with the goals and objectives you have for your participants.
Okay. So is it difficult to do something like that as far as put it into a curriculum which is taught to a client that may not have the best education or attention span?
Not necessarily difficult, and that points again back to the educational level and experience of the learners. That's why we provide a learner analysis. So based on if their high school education, associate's degree, dropped out of high school, the best bet would be a blended learning program that deals with different levels of education and experience. That way all bases are covered and we're suiting the needs of all of the clients.
What is blended education? Leave it there.
Blended learning can be different variety of training outputs.
Look
So there
at
can be
the
instructor-led
camera.
training, it can be e-learning, face-to-face or computer-based training, or self-paced.
Okay. So when we do these things, do you suggest, how long do you think we should do per, on just alone relating? How long do you think?
Okay, please clarify what relating is to me.
Relating is also coming to the client, letting the client that I came from where you came from, so I can relate to you by understanding what you're going through. One of the key things for any man, especially a man or person that's been incarcerated, is confidence. So I will relate to the client, letting them know that I too have walked home out them gates not knowing, am I going to do what I wanted, think in my head as far as to be successful, as far as looking for jobs. So I relate to the client to let them know that I've been there, and this is what we can do by being there, and that I understand where they're coming from. So in that showing them that way in our relationship that I'm coming from there, I'm from the same hood, or a hood similar, or a circumstance similar. It may not be as bad or may not be as better as they have, but I want to relate to them on that platform so they can understand, so we can go up together. Because a lot of times when you do this type of work, you think you're helping someone, but you're also helping yourself. Mm-hmm. So can you think greatly?
I would recommend maybe a half-day session where that person actually lectures and engages with the participants, tells a lot about their background. I would assume this would be someone with a success story and the characteristics they have or where you want your participants to go. So he would want to relate to them on a personal level and also a practical level, sharing with them the tools and resources that help them to get on the other side. So definitely a lecture environment that's participative and engaging where he can engage with participants.
Okay. Here we go. Trying to call this guy. Okay, so the things that, other than the doing this, I'm eager to work with you so that you can develop the program so that we can put this in a layman's term, or so that I understand. So I hate to say, excuse me for saying, with that being said, are there any example programs that you all have done here or anywhere? Any type of programs?
Oh yes, back in Michigan, we actually had a mentorship program with free entry inmates that came back into the population, which dealt with job shadowing. They had a mentor to help them prepare for jobs, job preparedness, looking for jobs, teaching them how to conduct themselves in an interview, professional dress, and how to articulate their past as far as lapses in work history. For example, if someone has 2 years of work history not explained, they need to properly explain that to a potential employer. Also how to dress and how to conduct themselves professionally.
Okay, so I'm asking these questions so that my client or someone listening that can understand or may need our service, understand that we do have the experience here to help you. So one of the things we're going to do is an outreach program first to bring the people there so that we can add the other programs there. Okay. And with the outreach program, we'll be doing a job search, job search and job prep. I'm sorry. And one of the other things I wanted to ask was, with Turner and Perry, with the clients that I'm looking for and the clients that you all look for, are there similarities, or is it just?
Well, I would say that no two clients are the same. Again, we serve a wide variety of people and demographics. So we're not tailored to a specific client, a specific industry, or a specific skill set. What we do is see what the needs of the clients are, and then we work around them using our expertise and our experience.
Okay. So this is a good fit. Do you think it's a good fit? Let me ask you.
Yeah, I think it's a wonderful fit.
Wonderful
And we're all
fit.
about community engagement, too. It's something
Okay.
that we're happy to be a part of.
And what other things did you do in the prison or jails in Michigan?
We did community outreach as far as Christmas programs. We were involved in Angel Tree, which is where we have people volunteer to buy gifts on the parents' behalf and then present them to the children during the holidays.
Do you see a difference in the area here than the area in Michigan?
I really don't see a difference because any urban area usually have commonalities as far as crime in that area.
In behavior?
Behaviors, I would say there's more of a opioid epidemic in Michigan. I think it's more prevalent in here.
Okay. Well, it's growing here. It's growing here because the popularity of opioids is rising. When you're in a low income thing, you're always looking to get something to take you out of it, to take you to a place that you've never been or have you feeling good. I've been in this thing called recovery for 20 plus years. And I can tell you, and I can tell those looking, that even today, I rolled by the aisle and saw a lady smoking crack for a brief second. I thought about it. I was like, wow, for a brief second. And that's been almost 15 years I ever thought like that. But I share it because it's always good to put it out than internalize it. You know what I'm saying? So I say it out loud to get it out my system. This is my therapy, how I do myself. I say it so that I know that if you're out there and you're fighting, I know it's hard, but I know it can be done. I'm not preaching to you. I'm not telling you what not to do. I'm just telling you I know it's hard because I have to fight it. Even today, it catches you off guard. So I want to be able to teach my clients to be prepared when it catch you off guard. See, it hit me with a hook today, and I just blocked it. I blocked it with my faith. I'm not preaching. I don't want to preach. But I blocked it because I've been blessed to be surrounded by people that help me, to be surrounded by winners, because I am a winner. And the same thing I want my clients to know, that you too can be a winner. The same thing I want you to know, that you don't give up, but you continue to move on, and that will hit you. Today it hit me unexplainably on my way here. It hit me. It hit me for a second. I blocked it because I built barriers. I built barriers to block it for me. So you have to build little barriers by doing little things. So this is how we relate to you. And that's one of the key points on my thing for changing. Believe me, I know this can work. I know it will work. Because I'm not only am the CEO, I'm a client. And where do I go for help? I go for help around people around me, people that God put in front of me. For those who don't believe in God, the Creator. Those who don't believe in the Creator, chance. However you want to label it. Some way, somehow, somebody put strong people around me so that I can help and assist. Okay, so I need, for when you look at this video, even now and then, you can use it for that. Now, if you're a caretaker and you help people out, I always say this every day, you can come here on Central Avenue on Wednesday at 6 o'clock and come in and talk. I have an open door policy. If you're here to help people, come see me. If you're doing anything to help my clientele, come see me. If you want to join the team, we'll find a spot for you. It's all about help. And this is what I do. It's my passion. It's my thing I wanted to do. It keeps me doing this. If you need a job, come see me. Don't want my phone ain't lit up. My phone number will be shown on there. Can you put the phone number? Or you can even contact Turner and Perry and ask for Angela Turner. She's coming. There you go. She's a co-founder. Right, that's her right there on her laptop, on the thing. He put you on the spot. They put you on the spot. What was going to say? Put you on the spot. Excuse me. I keep saying I apologize. I'm trying to practice speaking properly so that my clientele can see. I looked last week at some of the shows, and I do see improvement. I see some things I'm trying to improve. So I put myself around people that's going to challenge me, and Ms. Turner will challenge me because, as you can see, she speaks very articulate. She writes very articulate. And she will be assisting us on writing resumes because she rewrote mine, and I look at it every day because I'm amazed at some of the words she chose. I'm still amazed. And I show people like a kid, hey, look at this word here. Do you know it? So sometimes you meet people and they do things to help you and assist you. So this is a good thing for us. And as we develop this program, the curriculum, as we develop the curriculum, I'm hoping that the program will start. We're doing a proposal that's coming out soon, and as soon as that come out, and the proposal will be to have a center somewhere in D.C. and somewhere in Maryland after 5. So you can come in, look for jobs, EDP program for your high school diploma, and just do basic wraparound services after 5. This is the program we want to do. So if somebody listen to this, they want to steal it, go ahead. I don't mind. You can't do me. You can't be Mr. B, because I forget more than you know. I have forgotten more good ideas than you thought of bad ones. So that's me, Mr. B, just keeping it straight. Today is a good day. It's the start of a new day. It's the start of a new part of the program. And I'm hoping Ms. Angela Turner become my co-host. I don't feel as lonely now when I'm here, because with Anthony over that end, sometimes I'm getting in here. But with Ms. Turner right here, all I can do is on my side, I can see her, which is a good thing to have somebody in my office beside me, and she's so pretty and smart. 2 things, man, you look for: smart and pretty, or just smart, or just pretty. No, I don't do just pretty. No, I don't. As long as you're happy, and when you are doing something good, I don't care if you're working at the dollar store. When you're happy, things change. The sun shines brighter. The grass smells greener. And when you're doing wrong, just the opposite. Yep, the manure smells just as bad. So, Ms. Turner, would you like to add anything?
Yes, I have a question for you.
Uh-oh.
With your program, you have a goal of getting so many people employed.
Correct.
Have you seen any barriers or obstacles as far as communicating your program or gaining participants?
What the barriers I see is my phone not lighting up. 1. 2, I have people that call me after the show and ask for help. You can call me now, 240-455-5934. Now, I would love somebody to call in now. They can call me now and ask me any question about anything, and we can take it from there. I'm waiting. That's one of the biggest barriers is participation, because most people want a handout, but they want it easy. They want a real handout. They want a job for doing nothing, so you can't do anything. I don't do that. I try to get you a career. I want you to get something that you would do for free. This, I would do for free. I'm doing it for free. I will continue to do this. So that's how I want them to be.
Okay. And are these just male participants, or are you doing male and female?
I'm doing both. Well, actually, now that you're here, you will be doing females. It's nothing personal, but I think female, sometimes, I'm more comfortable with female working with a female because they can be the woman. A woman may take a hand, an eye gesture, or whatever the wrong way. A man may take it the wrong way. So therefore, if it's woman to woman, well, it still may take it the wrong way. But it's better that way for the woman to come to you than come to me. That's how I look at that one. The age limit is from 8 to 80. The criteria is low income. Returning citizens is my bonus, and if you're a veteran. So those are the criteria. Anything else?
Yes. What is your idea for the overall training as far as this going to be classroom based? When they meet in different locations?
Semi-classroom based. When I say semi, because I don't want the structured classroom. I would like it to be a different type of classroom. First and foremost, when you come through the doors, you have to respect yourself. We have to get that understanding. And then after you get that part, understand there's a high emphasis on accountability on everybody's behalf. Accountability will be all over the place, plastered all over. Accountability, respect. Think outside the box. Will be plastered everywhere because these are some of the key elements. I will be plastering little things all over. I may bring some extra to put on the wall, little things that I think that you need to do. So that's one of the things. But first, I have to get them in there. I have to get them there. And the first way we do, before we start the actual classroom, is to have the building. And have the building to have them there. And I'm saying after 5, because sometimes programs miss these people. Sometimes people don't get up at the time. After 5 until the last person leaves. You know, I say 5 to 2. Why I say 2? Because I want everyone to know that I care, and if you want to come there, let's come talk. Once again, you come through the doors. You can do that now with me. Call me or call the show, and I will see you when you call me. Call the show at 240-455-5934. It's on the screen. So also you can email me at nevergiveup202@hotmail.com. Or you can call me on my cell phone, 202-413-3131. Those are ways to get in touch with me. But I need for the people who really want this. So if you know somebody who's telling you they need a job is not the answer. Let's get that understood. Changing the way you think and do things is the beginning, and wanting to change. Mm-hmm. You ever hear that?
Yes. So you're going to be working with the correctional facilities to gain participants for this program. Are there any other nonprofit organizations or community organizations that you deal with to recruit for this initiative?
Well, once the proposal, hopefully when we finish putting it together, I'll put it out and put the flyers out to see. But one of the ways I've been trying to reach out to people is here on Facebook Live. And now on Facebook Live and YouTube. And on the website, nevergiveupreentrycenter.org. Here's the website. On Instagram and also on LinkedIn. So I'm trying to put it out there, and I will continue. I will never give up as far as trying to get the clients to come, because I know they will come. And I hopefully meet with some of the people on the 23rd on different meeting programs that they're having to put it out. So see, here I am. So that's one of the ways. I see in this field, if you don't have a, per se, brick and mortar building, it's hard to get clientele. Or if you don't have someone mandating them, they come see you, it's hard to get clientele. It's hard to get the sick people in the hospital until they get totally sick. Some people will do things and they're sick or they need help. They won't do it until it's too late, i.e. handcuffs, step back, or whatever. That's not just a person that's incarcerated or low income. That's a normal person way. You could hurt yourself, but you also want to self-doctor yourself. No pun intended. But some people, we do this. This is what we do. You stub your arm, I don't need to go see no doctor. but then later on you find out that you dislocated and it's worse. I've done it. I know several people have probably done it. You hurt yourself, but you don't wait until it's too late. So that same behavior is done when you need something and you don't have anything, but you wait till it's too late. So that's part of what I say the change thing, relating to them and trying to explain to them, I know what you're doing. I've done it. So that's how I do that. That's how I think on that one. And is it work? It works for me. It works with a couple other people. But once again, I have 97 more jobs to go, but no one's calling. So no one's seeing me. So I guess everybody got jobs.
Well, part of that might be how you're marketing and your social media presence too. So we will look into that.
So how would you market? What suggestions you have in marketing?
Local newspaper, your Facebook page, Twitter account, Instagram. Partner with the local chaplains or people that work inside of the correctional facilities. Nonprofits, local churches, places of worship.
Okay. So what are suggestions you have for me to partner with those people who do the same thing? That may be indirectly or directly threatened thinking.
Oh, that might be a networking event just to pull your resources together and let them know that you're better together.
Okay.
And try to work collectively to go for the greater good as far as helping the reentry participants.
Okay.
So maybe a Saturday or a community event, have a meeting at a place such as here.
Okay.
Share, discuss, and try to think of an action plan.
Okay. You heard that? I've got my marching orders. That's one thing I will be doing. We're reaching out to different agencies, different nonprofits, different events. Once I get the flyers out, I will put out on the flyers, and I'll also put on my flyer this show. I might have to hopefully put co-hosted by, I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see, okay.
I'm very nervous right now.
Put on it. Now, you see the smile? See, we see? Look at the camera. Look straight there, that way. Look, there you go. See? There you go. Look, there you go. Look straight. Look straight. Right there. Right there you go. See right there? Now you put the smile. There you go. Nothing but teeth. That's Miss Angela Turner, the co-founder of Turner and Perry. And hello, Miss Perry. This is Miss Turner. So Miss Perry's out there somewhere. We all say hello. Wave to her, okay? Yeah, I know she can see us somewhere. Okay. So your partner, tell us more about your little partner and how did y'all get to form?
Oh, we actually met in grad school. We both have our Master's of Training and Development from Oakland University, graduated in 2009. We think right away we had a lot of commonalities as far as how we grew up, our upbringing, both born in Louisiana, single parents at the time. I consider her the left brain and she considers me the right brain. So we balance each other out pretty well. Our core values and approach to business is the same, but our thought processes are different, which actually helps the company. So I would say I'm more the artistic creative. She's more of the logical and technologically advanced part of the group. But we went full-time back in 2015 in our business, and it's been an adventure of sorts, but we wouldn't regret it. This is what we love to do. We love to help people, and we see this business as a change agent, not just to become entrepreneurs and to be rich or successful, but our success comes from making other people successful. So that's our aim, and that's our mindset and everything that we do.
That was kind of... Was that the film that did that? The shot was messed up. So, with her, you're the left brain?
I'm the right brain.
You're the right brain. Okay. So now, with what we're doing now, are you the left and the right? Which one is it now?
I would say this is more of the left brain. I'm trying to think more practical, and I'm thinking about what will provide.
I'm still left?
Give up. You can be left.
I'm left. Okay, I'm left brain. For those who want to understand, Dave, I am left brain, man. Okay? So Dave would be, what? No, he ain't in it. Okay. They would not. Oh, he's not. All right. I'm just trying to figure
He
out.
can be both.
He can be both.
Yes.
That's greedy. He can't be both. I can't be greedy. So I'm the left brain. So what does left brain do again?
Left brain is more, how can I put this? They're more tactful, practical when they're thinking, organized, logical, technologically advanced.
Wow.
Right brain is more creative, daydream sometimes. I hear music all the time. Think of ways to make things engaging and interesting versus the practical way of training. So that's how we balance each other out.
So you're left, and I'd be right, because I'm always daydreaming. I hear music.
Okay, well, you can be both, too.
I can be both?
It's just one is more dominant than the other.
Which one?
Okay, well, what was your best subject in school?
Gym. And lunch.
Curriculum-wise.
Gym and lunch. Oh, that's not curriculum? Oh, okay.
Math, English, science.
Oh, math. Definitely math.
Okay, so that would be more a tendency to lean towards the left brain.
Okay, math.
Because math was my worst subject along with science. But I
Oh.
excelled in English, literature, dance, music, and the arts.
Okay, well, I definitely can't dance. Thanks, Mom, Dad.
It's never too late.
Nah, I definitely can't dance. I'm not a dancer. I am more of a stepper. I step left, I step right. I step left, I step right. I do it in rhythm till I get tired. But right now, I can't dance anyway. Thank you, U.S. Army. But with that being said, I look forward, I am greatly excited about this new adventure because I see it coming through. I can see us making a difference. I don't want to make too big a difference because I know what they're going to have to do when you start making bigger difference. When we start making too much change. Well, I'm old now. They can get rid of me now. But somebody else is carrying on. Nah, he can't. He older than me. It's late. He'll drop the ball. We got to get a young person. So in the weeks coming, next week, I'm hoping Jerome will come and talk about his company, Another Financial Management. Because the last person we had to do financial management, we're not going to speak on it. I can't speak on it? Okay. Well, it's not shown. That's all I'll say. They're not shown. So I'll bring another person to assist my clients on help. Then we'll bring also Mr. Mike Austin, the city councilman. So what I try to do is bring people that want to be agents of change. And then just don't talk about it, we be about it. The pastor yesterday said, bring in the plan, and we can do it there at the first time. That's Pastor John McCoy, Word of God Baptist, one of the best little-known secrets in America. I don't preach too many churches. Well, I only go to that one. Now, I've been to other churches, but once you come there, understand the man is delivering the message, and understanding the people there, I think that you like it. Did you like it?
Yes, I enjoyed it.
Okay. So we have free membership. Doors, as the man say, doors are open. I think that's what he say. I hear, by that time I'm ready to go home. But I hear him when he says time to leave. So with that being said, the doors open at Word of God Baptist. I'd like to thank the pastor. And on the website, we'll be putting up their bios of my board members, Pastor John McCoy, Shawade Mitchell, and also, I'm drawing a blank. I'm sorry, Miss Elizabeth Hall, and I just let one of my board members, we let him go, but I have others in mind. I can't put you on it because I could. We'll have to vote. No, I don't want to because you may. Board members.
We'll table that.
We'll table that discussion. We'll table that. Maybe Dave. I don't want to pay Dave no money. So that's next week. Next week we'll have people come on it. And each week, then I also go over each week, each element of my change program. You understand? So each week we'll go over what things we bring to you. Each week I go over. So if you're a nonprofit or organization and you want to steal some ideas, stay tuned. Get your pen. start stealing. I don't mind. I want you to steal, but I want people to change. You can steal it, but you can't cook it like me. I will give you a recipe, but you can't cook it like me. I don't cook too much anyway. But anyway, when I cook, you can't cook with my, I can give you my recipe, but it still won't taste the same. It still won't. I can tell you how I cook it, or what I put in it, but you still won't have the same results. You understand? That's what it is, because my ingredients and what I do is supported by the greater being. However you want to label, God, greater source, if you believe in a big tree, whatever. As long as you believe in something, you with me. I'm all right with it. I'm not here to judge how you believe. I'm not a terrorist. You don't have to believe like I believe. That's what terrorists do. They force you to believe what they want. I'm just showing you how I believe, and I bless you for believing how you believe. Thank you for doing that. And for those who watch my show, wait a minute, just to criticize and hate, all I can say is thank you. I want to thank you. Thank you for hating on me, because I love you. I need you. I need somebody hating on me. I need somebody to criticize me, because this is what you do. I don't mind, so I ain't mad at you. So, Ms. Turner, you have anything to add?
What you just did was a right brain trait by singing.
Oh,
So thank
okay.
you for gracing us with your voice.
Well, I'm trying to get up to singing. I listen to a lot of Gerald Levert,
Okay.
ghost music. I listen to a lot of ghost music because they inspire me. Nothing personal. If you're a Levert fan, don't get sensitive. It was a joke, you know. So, like I said, we look forward to doing this. Anything you want to, oh, you want to try to call that guy again? Put it on me, Jay. Who told me that? Put it just on me. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to see also people who's, wait a minute. Make an action.
I don't think it's going through.
Ain't gonna do.
Nope.
Okay. So you want to add quickly? You got a lot of time.
Let's see, just appreciate what you're doing. It's going to be great for your community. And I'm hoping that that goal you have is multiplied by 10 by the end of the year.
Thank you.
So that's the vision I have for
the community
curriculum.
that you came from, was it urban city or Michigan?
I've had a mix. I've had a very interesting upbringing. Started in a suburban, predominantly white area. Grew up in parochial schools.
What type of school?
Parochial school, Catholic school, or private school per se.
See them words she using? Dave, you know that word meant when she said it?
Parochial, yes, sir.
He stayed in the. He stayed in the. I hadn't asked him. Did he not know? He knew.
So I had the best of both worlds as far as seeing family and friends, and then going to school, having friends who were in different environments. So it kind of gave me a universal approach, which I appreciate now, though not then, because I was unmercifully bullied. So
You was bullied?
yes.
Let me ask you this, because there's a lot going around about bullying. Does that still affect you to today?
Well, it affects me in a good way.
In a good way? Makes you want to go smack some of them people or what?
No.
Oh, okay.
Those experiences helped me become a stronger person and deal with adversity better, to where if I never dealt with the bullying and racism that I encountered, I might have a hard time handling it as an adult. So I would say that it helped me. I've also mentored children and worked in a school. So the kids that were bullied or tormented or had problems, I was able to relate to them in a way that others may have not, because we had shared experiences.
Wow.
So I use those bad experiences as a positive tool to help others.
Okay. Now,
Never
you
seen it
heard
as a
that?
bad thing.
Unfortunately, I wasn't bullied. Yeah.
Were you the bully?
Unfortunately, at times, I ridiculed kids. We call it joning. So for those who I joned on, and I ridiculed you growing up, ha ha, no. That was too good. That was too good. That was too good to do. No. Nah, I'm sorry. No. If I bullied you, I do apologize, for real. If you bullied me, come try it now. No. If you bullied me, you are called an anomaly, because I don't remember you. And you couldn't. I don't think I got bullied. If I did, it was slick. I had those who tried me. Okay, it's cool. Even in my days of boys' school, incarceration, I had those who tried me. Didn't work. We fought. We know what happened. So I do have a soft spot for bullying because I was one of it was called Joni. Sometimes when you become a bully like I was doing, it was because I was hurting.
And that was my question for you. What do you think was your motivation for?
Because I was hurting.
Okay.
You understand? I was hurting, so I didn't hurt people. Sick people try to get others sick with them. So I didn't know that as a child. So if you have a child out there and you bullying him, trust me, he's going out there and trying to find a goldfish, a tree, a dog, or a person that they can bully. It's the law of the land. The goldfish can't tell you your son bully him or your daughter bully him. The tree can't. Dog can't. It could bite him one day. Just like a person come back and bite you one day. So for those, seriously, those who are being bullied, I do pray for you and hope that you understand that person is bullying you, somebody bullying them or they sick and they need help. Mm-hmm. You know? So in school, other than bullying things, what else did you do?
Well, in high school, we transferred over to public school and in an urban area, so it was a very traumatic life adjustment for me, going from two extremes of environments, people, and culture.
What was the biggest difference? The language?
Not just the language, but I found school to be very boring because a lot of the things we were learning, I already learned 5, 6, 7 years ago.
Before
so I actually lost interest in school because of being advanced level and learning things at an earlier age.
Okay. See the drawbacks of having a kid being there? I've been blessed with children that were, how can I say, mentally above average. That's a blessing to see that my children are bright. Only one of them I did not participate on see her in school, and I regret that to this day. I regret not being part of my daughter's life growing up. That's something that hurts me. I don't hold it against nobody because that was happening. I have 2 grandchildren, which I see, but I haven't had an imprint like I had with the other ones, with them 2. That hurts me. I don't want to get emotional because I've got emotion on it. But so stuff like that has bothered me. So when you sit there and say, as far as school, those things that you go through when you choose a life that I chose. Because my childhood was different. And I say this to all the stepchildren. I understand what you're going through. I've been through it. My childhood was different because my mother's husband didn't like me, but I had a strong stepmother. Other than my mother's a soldier. My mother worked every day to keep me out the hood. She worked too much, but that's another story. But my stepmother is like my mother. I have 2 mothers now. My father's in heaven or gone. My father's not here, so I have 2 mothers. And Charlotte is one that saw the good in me before anybody else did. She's Hercules in my eyesight. She helped mold to who I am today. When everybody else shut the door, she was there on both sides. So I love her for that. So what we have to do so I won't put the focus on me, is reach out to the clients and let them know, understand what you're going through. And this is what I do best to anybody, is to understand and get to the level so we can both be on the same level and come up together. See, when you have a client and you raise with them and not pull them up, it's better. It's always better when you lift something up together. If you're lifting a box up and your whole body does it, the box is lighter. If you use your arm is tired. But you use your whole body to lift it up, the rest of your body puts the party, goes into it. So it's easier. That's why when I always say when you bend down, pick up something, they say use your legs. Because your whole body is engaged. With that same analogy, when you're helping a person, you're going down and understanding who they are, and you're lifting up with them, and you're growing up with them, and you understand that. And you both come out one. So that's what we do here. I'm sorry, I get emotional because I want people to understand what I'm here for and what I'm good at and what we can do. Not just me. I can't do nothing unless the client understands that they have to be accountable for what they do and hold me accountable for what I say. And once again, I put out a challenge for those people who do this. Come and show me I'm wrong. Come and do better than me. Show me. And for those people who looking for help people, send me your worst client. Give me your worst client. And we'll make something happen with your worst client if they're accountable and they listen and they want to change. Because everybody don't want to change. Some people are comfortable in the world of stupid. I can't judge them. All I can tell them is, you have my blessings, and I'll be here when you're ready. That's all I can do. Yeah.
I know I'm agreeing with what you're saying, and I think it's important that you use empathy with a combination of accountability. So being empathetic to their situation, where they're at, but not letting that be a crutch for them, showing that they can be better and do better, and holding them accountable for their actions.
See how she put that there? I need to take my street game and put it in a pocket and use that word empathy along with accountability. Sound like she about to sing a song. Empathy with accountability. Leads to results. Huh? That word?
I like it.
Oh, my goodness. Empathy along with accountability leads to results. I'm going to say it again. Empathy with accountability leads with results. Okay, now. Well, we're rounding up now. I'd like to thank you all for it. I am Robert Brown.
I'm Angela Turner.
And I'd like to thank you for tuning in to Straight Talk with Mr. B. I hope to see you next Wednesday at the same time, same channel. God bless and enjoy your week.